I'm Christina. I placed my last bet March 6th of 2021, and this is a letter to my addiction. Dear gambling addiction, I didn't see you coming. Why would I? You were so welcoming at first. The flashing lights, bells, the sirens, the rush of the game, you made me feel alive, excited, even lucky. For a while, I thought, you might be the answer. In the beginning, you were more than entertainment. You were my hiding place. You gave me something to focus on, so I didn't have to face the parts of my life that hurt too much to name. The abuse I couldn't yet put to words. The wounds I buried so deep, I almost convinced myself they weren't there. And when the cancer came, you were there too. You didn't take away the fear, the uncertainty, or the grief, but you helped numb it. You gave me permission to turn away from the reality of my own body turning against me. You told me I didn't have to think, didn't have to feel, didn't have to face it, not as long as I stayed with you. I thought you were helping me survive. But you weren't a healer. You were a master of distraction. The more I leaned on you, the more you chipped away at who I was. You led me to choices I never imagined I'd make. Choices so far from my character that I barely recognized myself. I lied, I hid, I chased you. Even as you kept taking more, you didn't just pull me away from the people I loved, you pulled me away from me. You were a toxic relationship I didn't know how to leave. Every time you hurt me, I convinced myself the next time would be different. Every time I wanted to walk away, you dangled just enough hope to make me stay. The lack of boundaries, the learned invisibility, the quiet belief that I wasn't supposed to need anything. Those things didn't disappear with time. They followed me. They lived in the way I tried to soothe myself, the ways I tried to disappear, but there was still a spark inside me, stubborn and quiet, that you couldn't touch. That spark led me to people who saw me, even when I couldn't see myself. People who didn't judge, who didn't shame, who simply said, I understand, and meant it. Leaving you wasn't easy. You had been my escape, my constant companion, and my illusion of control. But the more distance I put between us, the more I could see you clearly, not as comfort, not as safety, but as a thief. Now in recovery, I'm building something better, a life I don't want to escape from. I'm learning to sit with my pain instead of running from it. I'm honoring the grief I carried for so long. I'm making choices that reflect the woman I am and the woman I'm becoming. I've found peace in the stillness, joy in the connection, and strength in trusting myself again. I've taken what you meant to destroy and turned it into purpose. You will always be part of my story, but you will never have control over it again. I share my story so others can recognize you for what you are before they lose themselves in your promises. So this is goodbye, not the shaky kind, not the kind where I look back and I wonder if I made the right choice. This is the goodbye that comes with certainty. You were a chapter and I am the author. And the next chapters are full of healing and hope. Sincerely, the Broke Girl.